Hi, welcome to our homestay.
Unfortunately, it's the morning of our last day here in Ninh Binh. You could easily, if you're planning around this, spend like 3 full days down here and feel like you did everything. We just don't have enough time this trip.
But like anyone on vacation, if you are, vacation, traveling, whatever, everyone has limited time.
Yeah.
We did get to see a lot in that one big long day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'd say 1 to 3 days. It's a big fun night out with Sean and Megan.
Which we're meeting up with them this morning to do something that we and our friends like to call a data dump, where you swap around all of your data while you've been running your GoPros and drones the whole time. Just like data dump's part of the vernacular, right?
Yeah, we love data dump.
So data dump, and then we're grabbing a private car all the way back up to the airport in Hanoi.
Let's go across the street. That place looks good. There's a bunch of people there.
Okay. I feel like we do this part of the video a lot where we kind of show you around whatever we're renting. That always helped us a ton when we were, I don't know, just setting expectations and where we were going. So this homestay here in Ninh Binh.
Tam Coc.
Tam Coc, close to Ninh Binh. It's $35 a night. That includes a nice little breakfast here as well. And this is just a pretty standard room as far as the homestays we've stayed in. This place is really great because when we checked in here, we got this sweet paper map that showed all the areas of interest around here. Our host walked us through how much we should pay at every place and hey, don't negotiate here. This is the price. This is the price for parking. If somebody's trying to get you to do this thing, ignore that. So just having that inside scoop helped so much in planning what we wanted to do here. And we've been here before, but still that just made it that much easier. They also have bicycles for rental, $5 a day. They have motorbikes for rent, just over $10 a day with petrol, maybe closer to 15. You can shop around too if you don't want the convenience of doing it at your homestay. There's cheaper places, but I mean hey, you walk out the front door and you have your motorbike. As far as amenities in the room, what's really standard, obviously coffee. Sometimes you get the 3-in-1, sometimes you get these little guys. I don't know how exciting that is. Beds range anywhere from, this is a nice one, this is soft. Usually our experience in Vietnam, when you get your beds, they are firm. Which is great for my back right now, right?
And this is actually a king.
And snore, yeah. So at $35 a night, we know it's Vietnam and some people might be like, why are you paying that much money? Just perfect location here. And also it's so ungodly hot and humid outside, spring for the AC. We have both AC and a fan, and both of those were roaring the entire time at night, and then you get a good night's rest. It's worth the money as opposed to trying to save $5 and not have AC, and then you don't sleep well and you don't have as much fun the next day. So that's just how we travel. We know other people do it different, but just a little tidbit there. And then, are we still on? And then finally, everybody likes a bathroom too. What's going on in the bathroom? In Vietnam, a lot of, in our experience times, it's a gigantic wet room. It's a little water park in here. So everything's tiled. This is obviously the little shower area over here. Woo! And how echoey is this sound right now, but that's fine. We do have a water heater, but barely need hot water because you're just dousing yourself to get the sweat off at the end of the day. And this is a little thing. So many of these hotels and homestays here, or hostels, include little disposable toothbrush, little Q-tips, little stuff like that. Ooh. What am I leaving out about these places?
We can walk into town here. We really like that. That's important when you are shopping around for price deals because we just really like motorbikes and we wanted to do things a little bit farther. But you know, always think you can pay $6 more and you don't have to rent anything so you can walk everywhere.
It's just great. Love it here. And this was a great first stay for us as we return to Vietnam this month.
We are now taking a private car up to the Hanoi airport to go down to Phong Nha. That is certainly not a popular way to travel domestically here within Vietnam. Most people who would be moving south going from here in Tam Coc down to Phong Nha would likely either take an overnight train or a sleeper bus or yeah, basically those two things. But I was so worried about getting a good night's sleep before the whole cave thing that we're doing next that I didn't want to take the 8-hour sleeper train, and it is gonna be, right now it's $50 for our private car all the way up to the Hanoi airport. It was gonna be like 3 or 4 hour drive. And then the flights are maybe like $70 a person to fly down there. That's your most expensive option, but still it's not like crazy expensive for us to not like get sick or yeah, just whatever the case is.
We need to make this plane, otherwise things get really expensive too. And that gives us so much more time here. Like we had this whole morning and afternoon rather than trying to just save a few bucks.
And
like,
time is precious on this trip.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we'll just be able to go to sleep in a nice hotel and wake up and have the whole tomorrow to relax before just.
I like that we're both just beating.
Oh my God, I'm just like, it's so hot. Next time you see us, we'll be planning and getting ready and going into the cave and just, I'm so scared, really. This is like a Tim thing that I'm just like doing with him. This is not my idea. But you'll hear about that more in our next episode and just.
Finny always ends up having the most fun during the Tim things, though, even though she's not initially looking forward to it. You're going to be great.
We'll see.
Cave trolls.
Okay, next week, Finn terrified in a cave.
That sounds right.
Oh, this hat.
This is the perfect place. It's like a horror movie.
Oh my God.
We're both gonna just be.
This is potential foreshadowing that it just started raining. We're in a prop plane. We felt like we were gonna miss the flight and going into the cave adventure. It's just really good mojo.
It's atmosphere.
I'm so scared.
On a platform flooded with butts in bikinis comes Rugged. Rugged has traveled the hard way. Girls don't wake up with makeup on. Sometimes it even rains.